Now, folks, I would like to take a couple moments to introduce myself. My name is Jason, and I will be your passenger service attendant for the day. Before I continue on with anything else, I do understand that job title that I just said, everyone, passenger service attendant, I know it doesn't really tell you anything about you on the train, but before I continue with that thought, everyone, as you can see, we're already moving on our way towards the Grand Canyon. Please feel free to make some noise about that too, everyone. Wonderful, wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also pleased to announce to all of you that this is our top speed. We will be getting to the Grand Canyon sometime next week. I hope you're all ready for the very, very long journey. No, everyone, I am just kidding. We'll be getting to the Grand Canyon today at 11:45. We do go an average speed of 35 miles an hour here on the train, and a maximum of 40 if the wind is blowing in the right direction and we happen to be going downhill. Now, everyone, I did see that you folks did give a nice wave to our Wild West Cowboys over there. We do really thank you for that. We actually do pay those Wild West Cowboys just to wave at the train, so it makes it a lot less awkward if you wave back at them. So they really did appreciate that. Now, as I was mentioning, everyone, my name's Jason. I'll be your passenger service attendant for the day. Passenger service attendant, everyone, my job, I know it doesn't really tell you anything of what I do in here, but my job, everyone, is to primarily be like your guys' babysitter. I get to hang out with all of you, make sure you're all enjoying the ride. If any of you are crying for any reason, I'm also a psychology major, so I can help you there too. I'm also kind of like a flight attendant here on the train, everyone, except, well, we're on a train and I'm not as cute, but I'm going to do my best to make sure you're all having a wonderful time on here. Now, everyone, moving on from there, I'm very sorry to tell you, but unfortunately I have to go over some safety announcements with all of you. And let me tell you, everyone, this is the most exciting part of the entire train ride. You can tell how excited I am, can't you? But don't worry, everyone, we'll get through that pretty quick. That way we can move on to the much more exciting things. For our first safety announcement, everyone, doesn't have a whole lot to do with safety, but it's actually more for your convenience. I would like to let you know that we do have a cafe car here on the train today. The cafe car is going to be located, doing that quick map, about 4 cars behind us. You do have to walk through 3 cars and into the 4th one to find it. We are currently here in Coach C, so you do have to walk through Coach B directly behind us, and then Coach A, and then the Pullman car, and then there's the cafe car after that. So once again, walk through 3 cars into the 4th one. Inside the cafe car, they do sell beer, wine, sodas, a variety of different snack items, including muffins, ice cream, a whole bunch of different things are available in there. Now, everyone, that'll open up at just around 9:45, and I do want to let you know that it's a cash-only car. Now, folks, the reason I bring that up for our safety announcements is because, you can see that we do have 1 coach car ahead of us, everyone, and you can see that it has about 20 people in there. And let me tell you, everyone, those 20 people, they look vicious. I don't think they want anything getting between them and their food. So everyone, I do ask that, not only for their sake, but also your fellow passengers in this car and your fellow passengers throughout the rest of the train, including myself and my fellow attendants or co-workers, we do ask that you please make sure we keep the aisleway here in the direct center of our car as clear as we can, especially if you have an arm or a leg or a head or something hanging out in there. It can make it a little bit harder to travel in between, or travel through our train car, so we really thank you for cooperation with that. Now, everyone, I do also want to mention, if you're traveling in between the train cars, please make sure you're wearing your shoes, and please make sure that your shoes are tied. There's an area in between each one of the train cars, known as the vestibule, where I did just board you right over here. It's located right behind us as well. Inside that area, everyone, the vestibule, it actually has a lot of moving parts. So if your shoelaces, or well, first of all, if you're not wearing shoes, that could be a bad day for your toes. But also, if you are wearing your shoes but your shoelaces are not tied, they could possibly get caught in something in there. And if that happens, everyone, and if you are forced to leave your shoe behind, we will make fun of you quite a bit, by name and by seat number throughout the rest of the ride. It'll be a ton of fun for everyone. Now, moving on from there, any children underneath the age of 12 must be escorted by an adult if they're moving throughout the train. That's right, any children underneath the age of 12 must be escorted by an adult, someone who is over the age of 18 if they are traveling in between the train cars and inside our train car as well. Please keep this in mind. And finally, everyone, there is no smoking here on the Grand Canyon Railway. That includes in the restroom, in the vestibule, and obviously my site. And congratulations, everyone, we have gotten through the safety announcements. Yes, that's right. But don't worry. First of all, it's actually very possible from now on that we could see a whole bunch of different kinds of wildlife on our way to the Grand Canyon today. From now on, it's very possible we could see coyotes, we could see javelina. If you folks are not from Arizona or you've never heard of the javelina before, a javelina is pretty much a small, furry wild boar. They're actually not related to pigs or boars in any sort of way. That's pretty much what they look like. We may also see deer, we may see antelope, we may see elk, and oh yes, there's also a 100% chance you're going to see a cow today. I hope you're excited. You already see cows in your nanas? Well, young lady, you're going to see plenty more today. Don't worry, everyone, I just promise that. That's a lot. Is it right if I finish this real quick, guys? All right. So, once again, we will see a whole bunch of different kinds of wildlife. If you do happen to see any wildlife, you can go ahead and let your fellow passengers know that. Go ahead and say what you see on which side of the train. If you see cows, I mean, you can say something. That's kind of optional. No matter what, we'll see some. Other than that, anyone, do we see some? 100% chance. like I said. Now, everyone, a couple other things I do want to let you know is at some point during the ride today, during this morning portion, we actually will be having a musical entertainer that will be coming through our train car. Our musical entertainer, everyone, is probably going to start in the train car just ahead of us. They're going to be in there for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then they'll probably be in here. My guess is just around 10:15 is when they will be in here, maybe a little bit later. They'll be here for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I don't know who we're going to have today, but we do have guitar players, we have banjo players, we have fiddle players, we have accordion players, we have harmonica players, we have kazoo players, we have a whole bunch of different people, everyone. So I don't know who we're going to have today, but they will be in here for about 15 to 20 minutes. Pretty much as soon as the entertainer is done, everyone, I will actually be going over these maps of the Grand Canyon with all of you, just to give you a few ideas what to do with your time here at the Grand Canyon today. If any of you folks do have questions about the Grand Canyon in the meantime, please feel free to let me know. If any of you have questions about life, please remember I'm in college and I cannot help you. Other than that, though, everyone, please sit back, relax, enjoy your time here on the Grand Canyon Railway. Once again, my name is Jason, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. road is where our first Great Canyon is. Now everyone, it is perfectly acceptable to be moving on under your first time seeing one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, so if you'd like to, please go right ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, I do present to all of you the Grand Canyon! And that's it.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
No further than
Depth perception's weird, isn't it?
Yep. It almost looks like a painting. Kind of like how at Disney, whenever you're walking up on the big wall they made with the clouds and stuff, it kind of feels like that.
Mm-hmm.
These little buildings down there. You see what I'm talking about?
White things.
No.
Ever seen?
Like, okay, so there's that.
Yeah, I see. I see.
There's like 4 little buildings up
I
there.
see something there.
4 little green towers.
So just don't take it.
That's what she said. Next time she's going in, she's not going to do it.
Is that her?
Yeah, they're probably gonna play on their own. They're probably gonna play on their own iPad. And I don't really like that. If they do,
Don't get your.
that's it.
You
I'm
get
not
your
gonna.
cliff pitcher?
I'm doing the
Hell no.
same thing that
Huh?
they
Hell
did.
no.
No?
I'm doing the same thing that they did.
You sure that's not one of them birds?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Grand Canyon Road. I certainly hope you all had a wonderful time here at the Grand Canyon today. Did we all have a good time, everyone? Yeah. Good. I'm very happy to hear that. Now, I actually don't know. Do I have any new faces on my train card? If you've never seen me before, please raise your hand. Well, okay. Welcome back, everyone. I didn't think we had any new faces. Well, in case you forgot what my name is, everyone, my name is Jason. I'll be your passenger service attendant for the afternoon. I'm very sorry to tell you that. I haven't changed. Thank you. Now, everyone, unfortunately, I'm very, very sorry to tell you this, but as passenger service attendant, just like this morning, I do have to go over all of the safety announcements all over again. The exact same ones as this morning. They haven't changed, and neither have my feelings about them. But don't worry, everyone, we'll get through this pretty quick, then we can move on to the actually much more fun and exciting things. First of all, everyone, please remember.
So how many of you, this was your first time out to the canyon? Alright, so what y'all think of Arizona's big ditch? Pretty impressive, right? It took us a long time to dig it, so we're really proud of it. I've got time for one more song. I can't. I can't play on that. You know why? Because I only play country music. He's like, what? Yeah, it is a good song. So hopefully all of you have had a great day up at the canyon, making memories with family and friends. And if you're traveling tonight, travel safe. Get to where you're going safely. If you're staying in Williams, it's a great town. You're going to have a lot of fun. But before I leave you today, I want to teach you an Oklahoma term, because I know secretly everybody wants to speak Okie, because it's the love language of the world. At least I'm working on it one train car at a time. It's always hard to decide which song I want to finish off with, so what I ended up doing was taking 3 songs and I squished them. Now, what that means in normal everyday English is I took 3 songs, placed them together to make one song. Now, a sweet lady a few weeks ago said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Coming this way? Thank you. I appreciate that. A lady a few weeks ago said, "Oh, you mean a medley?" I said, "No, I don't. We don't use fancy words like that in Oklahoma." I took these 3 songs and I squished them. So I've got a feeling you're going to know at least one of them, so feel free to sing along with me. Thanks for letting me interrupt some of your nap time. I appreciate that. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman on been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman on been doing to me? Gonna find a freight train down at the station, Lord. Gonna see where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, highest mountain, Lord. Gonna jump off, nobody's gonna know. Can't you see? Whoa, can't you see what that woman, Lord, been doing to me? And I know y'all know this one. Oh, okay.
but the Cataract Creek Gang are in fact a very notorious band of train robbers. They were actually just thrown in prison a couple months ago for robbing a train. And everyone, it wasn't this train because this train has definitely never been robbed before. And in case you didn't see me, I did just wink. Now everyone, I understand this is a very terrifying situation, but I want to let you know we should all be just fine so long as the train does not stop, and that is because everyone, no one is going to jump onto a moving train for minimum wage. But if the train does somehow stop everyone, then we could be in trouble.
Kind of like how it's slowing down right now.
And in fact, everyone, oh no, I think the train is stopping everyone. And if the train is stopping, I do believe everyone, it's very possible that probably two robbers would be boarding in the car just in front of us. And everyone, if I could please have your attention. If there are two robbers that may be boarding in the car just ahead of us, everyone, that means that they're probably looking to rob everyone in the car ahead of us, and then probably looking to rob us over here, everyone. And if the train did stop everyone, I do believe that means two robbers are boarding onto the train car right now. So ladies and gentlemen, if I could please all borrow your attention, I do want to let you know how everything is going to be working out here in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, if there are robbers here on the train, it's very likely that they're looking to rob us. And everyone, I don't know why you're looking over there, there's robbers here on the train. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I could please borrow your attention. As I was mentioning, everyone, if there are train robbers here on the train, it's very likely they're looking to rob you. The way that's going to work, everyone, when the robbers do make their way over into this train car, it is very possible, perhaps, everyone, that we might scream or shout or something like that, as those people do in a train robbery, I suppose. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you all like to look over my direction right now, an excellent way to be robbed here on the train, in a way that I do expect that some of you might be willing to scream, is to actually raise both of our hands, tilt our head back, and go. So everyone, we're not going to go into practice now. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to let you know that the robbers aren't going to make their way through here. They're probably going to come through this door. I can't lock the door according to the script. So everyone, if you would like to rob this afternoon, please feel free to take that money.
All right, folks, it's a train robbery. I need to fold the money, pocket change. I need it now. I didn't even finish my spiel. You're already giving me money. I can't do anything with it. Just give me the money, I'll leave you. He's got money, okay. PT, you grab
Don't
the
give
leg,
him money.
Okay, there it is. Where's your money at? Oh, he gave it to you.
He's got it.
Oh, he's got it. Hey, control your enthusiasm, okay? Nada. Whoa, what do you got, man? No, nothing up.
Poor little white boy.
You give it to him. Where you hiding from, huh? I do like these fancy watches over here. There's your money. What do you got? Where you from? Yes, last one you robbed in New York. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Wait a minute, they steal from you? Where'd you get money?
This isn't when I said I'm broke.
What? Did you even look up from the game?
I know, I hide the game.
Where'd you get money?
I hide the game. I hide it. That's right. And this is not my name.
Moving on from there, The final thing I would like to just remind you all is to please look above you and below you and around you. Do not forget any of your personal items or any of your personal children here on the train today. Any of your items that you leave here on the train will be up on eBay.com tonight. Any of your children that you leave here on the train, please take them with you. I don't want them. They are yours. They're much more expensive than I can afford, so please take them. Other than that, everyone, I would like to just wish you all a wonderful rest of your night. Please drive safe on your way home. I'll let you know all of you know as soon as it's safe for us to deboard. Other than that, everyone, have a great night. Thanks for joining us out here.
Thank you so much for helping us, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for everyone watching. If you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe.